Welcome everyone. Today we are going to start our new series of relational education. So it's a very good day. It's a month of Shiva Shravan have started. So and it's Monday today. So good vibes only. If we can feel it in the air, right? So, and it's a really good day to start this wonderful series, relational educational series. So, today is our first episode, and in the first episode, we will learn about how to love without losing yourself. Love without losing yourself. So many of us believe that love is about losing yourself, but that's not true. So many people have this idea that this is only called love. If they are in their senses, if they can differentiate between mm, themselves and other person, then it's not love, but that's not true. You can love someone and still be yourself. And this uh, this losing yourself, this process is called emotional merging, and we don't realize that how so many people get in this process. So let's talk about emotional merging. So the first question that comes in our mind when we hear this word emotional merging, what this is. So many of you can make sense of it by the word only, that emotional merging, when you get emotionally merged. Yeah, the word itself is explaining, but for the people, I will elaborate it. uh, it is when you are with someone, when you are with a person, and the line between you and me, the line becomes blur and blur. When you can't keep calm if other person is going through some emotion, because you feel that their emotions are your emotions. When you lose your identity of yourself, when you run by other person's emotion, if they are sad, you are sad. If they are happy, you are happy. It's other person becomes your mirror. You cannot make sense of the situation without the other person. And so many people believe that it's love, but trust me, it's not love. And it's not, even if you feel that it's love, it's not a healthy love. It's not the love that you would want for your children, for your future life, because you cannot sustain in this way, right? Because some people forget that other person is also individual, and you are also an individual. And when you merge that emotional space completely, you are blocking the freedom, you are blocking the individual. It brings a lot of issues where emotional issues, physical issues, even the control issues also, because you try to control other person to feel good to yourself, because you know that you cannot feel good if other person is this emotion, so you want other person to feel happy all the time. But that's not the case. No one can feel happy all the time. So now the question comes, like, why does it happen? Where it is coming from where this emotional merging is coming from? It's so many of people think that the it is because that person is like this. Its roots not in adulthood, its root go to the childhood. A child, it all starts in childhood. When a child is young, vulnerable, and when they live in a environment where they have to be the peacemaker, where they have to suppress their emotion to keep peace in their surrounding, where they have to be the support system of their mother or their father, or be the secret keeper, uh, mm, um, because when they uh, grow up in a volatile environment, emotionally unstable environment, emotionally unsafe environment, they learn ways where they can feel safe. So they make this understanding, they take unnecessary responsibilities to soothe other adults who are responsible for the caregiving for their parents, for their mother or father, or sometimes grandparents, um, just to survive in that environment, because they know that their safety, their survival depend on this person. So what they do, they emotionally merge with that person, because they know that if this person is happy, then I'm also going to be happy. So they do everything to keep that person happy. And you know what happens in this case, like slowly the child loses himself or herself in this process. They don't know who they are becoming. So when they become adult, uh, they go out, they go in college, and when they go in job, when they become adults, and now they have a life, independent life, and they make new relationships. So when they go into the relationship, they make the other person their whole world, because for them it's still a survival pattern or mechanism that they have learned. So they find one person and they get deeply attached to that person, they get emotionally immersed. And it is a survival mechanism. It's not love, it's not a healthy thing to do, because uh, keeping your individuality alive is very important for yourself and for the other person also. Because because if other person, if all your emotions depend on the other person, how that person is feeling, then eventually it will lead to control issues. You will try to control that person, which is not healthy. And so many of you, you are thinking that um, I know I have this pattern, right? But we can manage this relationship, right, if we work together. But no, if you don't address this issue, it is going to damage your whole relationship. It hurts the relationship deeply. Sometimes other person is not wrong, you are also not wrong, but when there is no individuality, when there is no separation between you two to understand the difference, there are some emotions that are that a person feels, and it is not because of you. They are going to have their own friends, they have their own parents, they have their own family issues, right? But if you grew up taking that role, or of the peacemaker, or uh, have the this pattern of emotional merging, then you will feel that you are responsible for it, or you need to fix it. And there are so many times that you cannot fix it, right? And when you will try to fix it, the other person will feel controlled, because other person has the right to feel, right? Everyone, we all want to feel the way we want to feel the emotions. It's not like someone will else will tell you what to feel, when to feel, how to feel, right? So when that separation is not in the relationship becomes sour, they become burden to one another. People try to the person in the relationship try to get away with the relationship because that person feels no space, right? And this is not healthy for you also, right? Because you will be in a space where you will be blaming yourself for other person's emotion. There are sometimes people feel sad, bad, mad, angry. They move on to the other people. They go to other people for their own reasons, for their own needs, and it has nothing to do with you. But when you have this pattern of emotional merging, you will feel that you are responsible for this. It is your some action, your some behavior led to this, right? So this is very important to understand, like uh, you can love another person and you can love yourself too. You can be in a relationship and you can be an individual too. And relationship is not losing yourself. Relationship is finding a space where you both can be together as individual, and then you become a couple where individuality of both people is honored, loved, and appreciated. So now you must be thinking that how to begin healing this. How can I heal this pattern of emotional merging? So the first thing is that there should be awareness. Awareness is very important. Awareness, but without judgment. Awareness without judgment. So many of you, when you think about this, and you, some people will start panicking. Oh my God! In the past, my this relationship got damaged because of this pattern. Maybe I need to fix that, or something like this. But no, don't judge yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Just be present in the moment. Take deep breath and be aware what you feel. If you see like your friend or your someone in you are in relationship with, even your parents, family, anyone, husband, wife, first see, is this my emotion that I am feeling? The anger, uh, the sadness, the madness, whatever I am feeling, is this me? Is there something that I can do in this? Do I have any role to play in this particular feeling or emotion that other person is feeling? And how and why it is impacting me? When I know I have little to zero control over this, then why I am feeling this? When you will be aware of this, then you can make a change, right? If you don't know what you need to change, then how you are going to change? Then the second thing is coming back to your body. Come back to yourself. Uh, Start setting a boundary, energetic boundary, a emotional boundary. Talk to your body, talk to yourself. I can be in love. I can love other, and I can be myself too. I can love myself. I can be in relationship, and it is safe to be me. I don't need to lose myself to be in relationship. I can be in relationship and I can be myself too. I don't need to lose myself to love others. When you have this conversation with yourself, with your body, every time you feel this urge, then you will realize slowly your body will start understanding this, that you are an individual. I am an individual with my own feeling, with my own thoughts, with my own behavior, right? So just have this communication. Remind your body, remind your brain this, remind your heart this. And it is safe to do this. You are not a child anymore, right? You can do this. Have compassion for yourself. This is very important, to be compassionate to yourself in this situation. Anchor in self belonging. Tell your body, I belong to myself. You don't belong, a relationship is not your whole identity. It's your extension, it's not you. Your relationship is not something which define you, who you are. Contain yourself. Find a comfort with yourself. And when you will find a comfort with your own emotion, with your own thought, and having a peace with yourself, then you will realize slowly that you are developing a boundary between you and other person, and your relationship is becoming healthier, happier, and safer. Because when there is no boundary, there is no safety. This so contain yourself, have this conversation to yourself that it is safe to love me, it is safe to be in relationship and be with yourself. I don't need to lose myself to be in relationship. I can love someone and still be me. I can love someone and still be me. And it is safe to do so. It is safe to do so. I hope people who are listening this find a part of them healing. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.